Hi, welcome to another Drive with Care. I find myself on a funky little 1970s housing estate in Biddenden, and that's where this journey is starting. We're going from Biddenden to Bethersden along the A28 through Halden. And I think we should see quite a few hazards because little towns and villages. And yeah, come along, let's see what we can see. Sun is still shining, but the clouds are starting to build up. There's a lot of wash coming off the fields. See it on the road there. But it's a lovely day for a drive through the Kent countryside. Tight bend, chevrons. Wouldn't do to go racing around there because it could be obstructed. So we want the 262, which eventually gets me on to the A28. Now what I'm going to do, the road splits here. I could, because I want to go right, but I'll be straining my neck to look. So I'm going to take a right from this junction because it's more or less a T-junction from here. And I can see both ways. Nothing from the right, clear on the left. Oh, let's drive into the sun, get the visor down. People getting in a car pulling out. It's Sunday, so they've been at the Sunday service, I reckon. I'm trying to keep the windscreen clean. National speed limit zone, because every now and again I get the splash coming up and the windscreen looks clear, but I won't know till I produce the video. Right, road swings round to the right, chevrons. So my hazard here is glaring sunlight straight in my eyes. So I have to be aware, keep my distance from the car in front, just in case anything happens with them. And so one of the main hazards when you're driving these country lanes, usually it's the bushes being overgrown, so you can't really see the lay of the land, you can't see what the road's doing. And while it's fun to drive at a national speed limit speed, you know, every bend is going to be different. And in fact, you might do this journey on a regular basis, but it will always be different. Every single time it will be different. Different cars and different hazards. Into a 50 zone. I'm only doing 45. Windy roads. Who doesn't love a windy road, eh? Still a 50 zone. You've got all these hidden entrances with houses dotted along on the left and the right. So yeah, you can have a car coming out or another vehicle, you know, a truck or whatever. Delivery van. Junction on the right, nothing coming out. All good here. Bethersden Lane. School sign, road bending to the right. Junction on the right. Getting a build up of traffic now. and we're entering a 40 zone, so we'll get the speed down. Then to the right with the junction, and we have chevrons. I'm going to take a left here, take the old slip road to join the A28, otherwise I'm going straight up and then hooking a left, but we can cut off the main junction. Those two cars indicated. It's all good news. Bends in the road. More chevrons. There's more chevrons than you can shake a stick at this road. Give way up ahead. I'm going left, so get the indicator on. It's funny that, oh yeah, the Seat's got the indicator on. But the red car, what is that red car? Is that a Toyota? No indicator though. It's an MG. Let's not cast us. Oh, what to say? Aspersions? Is that the word? I shall look it up and put it on the screen. But basically saying all MG drivers are the same. But they're not. All BMW drivers are not the same. All Audi drivers are not the same. It's the individual. So we're in a 40 zone. And we'll shortly be driving through High Halden. And in fact, we're entering High Halden. I wonder if it would make a fascinating video to do how villages got their names, because we have some strange. We've got a truck. Oh, I can't squeeze through there. I'll still indicate that I'm passing. Yeah, we've got some strange village names in the UK. 30 zone now. Pedestrian on the left-hand side with his back to me. Pedestrian with dog, two dogs and another pedestrian. Car pulling out from parked car. A litter picker. Care for the village, eh? Quite a bit of activity here. All visiting the local shop, probably. Car's indicating left and pulling into the parking space. So we can get out of High Halden and potentially find ourselves at a national speed limit again. These are new, crossing, probably for the new housing estate they're building. Still a 30 zone. Bends in the road and chevrons. Here we've got a nice kind of country lane type road, the A28 here, and it's very windy, lots of bends. The kind of road where you can become impatient, but everyone's driving at 40, so that's not bad. Many a time I've been on this road and I've driven past, or rather had to overtake people driving 20, 25. Say had to overtake, my impatience got the better of me. I would argue that's when I was younger. Because as you get older, you get wiser, right? I'm chatting to you, but I'm still keeping my eyes on the road. And you might be out driving and you might have fellow passengers and you're all having a discussion, but you still have to be, you know, what's going on. Very tight bend coming up. The chevrons are so indicated with yellow. Be careful on this bend. That wasn't so hazardous, but then I was doing it at 30 miles an hour, so you do that at 60 or 70, you'll know. So the roads are kind of bendy and they are blind for me. I can't see what's ahead, but because I can see the vehicles in front, what I'm picking up is that the brake lights are not coming on. So they're carrying on, which tells me, you know, the road is clear, otherwise they'd be slowing down. So that's what I'm looking for when I can't see ahead, but I can see the vehicles and I can see the brake lights coming on. So the MG's turning right. That's causing us to slow down. He did indicate though, so that's cool. Just forgot to indicate at a T-junction. That's all. Probably talking to his passenger and got distracted. Nearly there, nearly there. I think my videos are creepingly getting longer and longer, but that's the route that I'm choosing, right? But you don't mind. You don't mind coming along for the ride. More bends in the road. Entering Bethersden, here we go. 30 mile an hour zone. Drop that speed down. Truck's going fast. Now there's a blind junction up here, so you don't want to be going fast. Especially if something can't see and it's trying to come out. So the junction just on the left, when you're trying to exit the junction, you can't see the road I've just come up. I'm going to go left at this junction here. Into the village of Bethersden. Yeah, so, you know, if it says 30, it's 30 for a reason. Stickler for these rules. And why not, right? Keep the roads safe for everybody. Right, Bethersden. All these little villages with the suffix of den all derived from the Old Norse, and I'm not talking the Normans, I'm talking the Vikings when they settled in Kent. And a den is a throwback to a hamlet or a village. It's an Old Norse den. Bethersden, Tenterden, Biddenden, Biddenden, they're all around here. Cyclist in the road. I'll give way for the cyclist. I'll pull up just after the bus stop, I think. The General Post Office. Let's stop here to conclude, shall we? Off the bus stop grid. There you go. Where did I start? Biddenden? No? Yeah, Biddenden to Bethersden. I'm losing track now. Relatively hazard-free, but lots of bends. So lots of blind kind of turns and things like that. But easy enough to navigate. So with that, I will say thanks for watching and bearing with. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, do all of the stuff that makes YouTube favour this channel and it pushes it out to more and more viewers, because we don't really want to keep it to ourselves, do we? We don't want it to be a big secret. Every time you hit the like, every time you hit the subscribe, YouTube goes, ooh, let's push this out more. Right, waffling now. Thanks for watching and bearing with. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now and drive with care.